thrash, alternative, industrial, crossover, hardcore.
A couple of deaths, we had some tragedies, people disappear.
Frustration, anger, hatred, American life in the big city.
Music that no one understood, no one really knew what the hell we were doing. I like to play cool guitar riffs. As much as I like blues and stuff like that, I could still churn out some heavy riffs, you know, it's just the way I am. It's kind of a weird history, it definitely is. I used to work on the hardcore matinees. It was just pandemonium. You know, bands like Youth of Today, Agnostic Front, it was amazing. We didn't have the internet. You'd have to go to CBs or clubs to see bands or to experience it. You had to go out. He was in a band called Damage. He got me back into it and to write a couple of songs, and then by the time you know it, we had like a record deal, and it went...
Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, also a lot of punk roots, Black Flag.
Years of punk, hardcore, metal, noise, all into one.
We have a difficult time being categorized, but whatever people want to call us, I guess is fine.
Tonight, we are going to go backstage.
As far as the labeling goes, it's disenfranchised people that were listening to us before and didn't want any changes to happen. Well, they used to be a thrash metal band, now they're industrial, so I'm not even going to buy the record, or I don't even care about them anymore. Taking responsibility for your own actions, not blaming others. You have opportunities to do what you can and go for it. Whether they could call that industrial metal, I don't know why they ever called it that. Pounding beats rather than, you know, thrash. There's nothing programmed.
Where I'm coming from is more organic than anything, not mechanical or, you know, noise related.
We try to go a little bit further than that sonically.
Snap your fingers, snap your neck. Snap your fingers, snap your neck.
I'm looking forward to doing the new record. I think we're going to explore some new ideas, some new directions.
Initially, they didn't care. They didn't know what it was about. And then when we started getting a little more successful, they wanted to have more input onto what was going on. And eventually, that situation was one of the contributing factors to Prong's demise. Find a good formula, stick to it, and enjoy life. Don't try to break down any walls. Everything falls on you eventually. I can relate to the bum on the street. Like, screw all this. These people are crazy. You know, like the rat race. They have you jumping through hoops to survive out there in the real world these days. Be normal. Is it really worth it? Worked on the last 3 albums with Al.
This story does not add up.
I'm sure Tommy will say he hated it.
I'm still trying to get paid from it.
We want the matches and all that we get. Some kind of shit about a terrorist threat.
A real old school punk rock guy. There was never a dull moment with him around.
Paul's death upset me more than my father's death. He shouldn't have died when he did.
You sort of have to interpret what he thinks the song is, and you do your own interpretation of the guitar parts. Glenn's a real fast worker. Like, he just wants to go in there and get the hell out of there. He just goes in, writes a song in a minute, and then like we do it, and it's brilliant. Why is the question. Why do you do this? To prove to anybody that cares I still have it and I can do it. I can still write a good song, and that's important to me.
Biggest, most favorite band of all time is Prong. They're phenomenal.
Write it, record it, do the vocals, write the lyrics, mix, everything. I have to make a record quick, fast, and good. This is an example of it. We run around too much worrying about the future, all the stuff in the past that we did wrong, and that just confuses us. Past mistakes, I've made billions of them, and then, you know, in the future, I don't know, the world may blow up tomorrow. It means just staying present and having faith, and that's important to live that way, I think.